Lamar is now 3-5 in the postseason. And he has yet, of course, to advance to a Super Bowl. And he could collect his third MVP trophy this year. I am not one that says Lamar Jackson can never win a Super Bowl because he hasn't already. It has taken future Hall of Fame QBs longer than just the first handful of years to get it done. Namely, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, even Aaron Rodgers. Now, Rodgers was 5 years into his career, but 3 when he finally was starting, which is not all that long. But again, the point is, it isn't like all these guys are Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes. And I think that Brady and Mahomes skew the expectation of just about everybody. First of all, everybody's standing in the way, or everybody is being stood in the way by Patrick Mahomes. And so Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, etc., Joe Burrow, the fact that those guys don't have a ring, Burrow, of course, got there. Part of it is you are working and existing and residing in an era where one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time is at the peak of his powers and is collecting all of the trophies. What can you do? You got to be better than the Chiefs, and that's hard. But before you get there, you got to be better than the team that you'll play before the Chiefs. And the Ravens simply weren't last night. And I know that there's been a debate all day long today about whether it was Lamar Jackson's fault or not on Sunday night. Here's the way that I look at it. Lamar Jackson was very good in the second half. And Mark Andrews did him in twice over. Maybe the play calling did as well with 2-point conversions that were not run by Derrick Henry. But the first half of the game is also half of the game in which Lamar Jackson was not good enough. You cannot say last night Lamar Jackson did enough to win. Because A, they didn't win. But B, an incomplete or an interception and a fumble that snuff out 2 drives of the first half are part of the recipe for what it takes to win. Found yourself down 21-10 at the half. Because of it, Derrick Henry could be limited in the second half. And the Bills have kind of done their job. I don't think this closes the door on Lamar. I think he can win a Super Bowl. I don't worry at all that he's too old where the door has closed. The Ravens are going to be good year after year. Now, you might not get this type of year out of King Henry, but I'm not worried about saying, well, the bus has passed. You'll never catch it again. What I do think, though, you have to admit is last night's performance is not good enough to win because they didn't and because he had 2 crucial, crushing turnovers in the first half of that game. But I will say that you guys know Little Mo's a hero of mine, called my show for years when I was on CBS Sports Radio. He's in a poster behind me, and he's a hero in Baltimore before he passed away, still is a hero in Baltimore. And before he passed, Lamar Jackson was very good to him. Lamar visited him. Lamar invited him to training camp. Lamar had one-on-one time with Little Mo and even had him in the huddle of a Ravens training camp practice where Mo called the play and Lamar Jackson tossed a touchdown. So that tells me a lot about the DNA of Lamar Jackson, which means I'm always rooting for the guy. But no, last night was not good enough to win, but that doesn't mean he can't win.